I'm Shelly Wegman, dietitian with UNC Rex, and today I wanted to talk about salt. What is the big deal about salt? A lot of people are being told they need to lower their sodium intake. There's a couple of reasons for that. High sodium intake has been linked to high blood pressure, stroke, and heart disease. So lowering salt, pretty good for your health. It's a good option to choose. I want to talk a little bit about how much salt you're supposed to have in a day. The recommendation is 2,300 milligrams of sodium. What does that mean? It literally means the equivalent of 1 teaspoon of table salt. That's it. That's the entire intake you're supposed to have in a day. One of the big things you want to do when you're reducing salt is start checking food labels. There are a lot of things like condiments and packaged mixes, meal mixes, that have a lot of sodium in them. If you're trying to stick to around 2,000 or 2,300 milligrams a day, you don't want any more than around 500 or 600 milligrams per meal. Something like a reduced sodium soy sauce has over 500 per tablespoon. So start looking at those food labels and see what you can do. Also want to keep an eye out for things like biscuits, quick breads. Those tend to use baking soda, baking powder, which also have higher sodium content. And you want to make sure that you stop using salt at the table. Salt is an acquired taste. This is not an easy thing to do initially, but once you get used to not having it, it really does get better. So stop using salt at the table and then start reducing it when you're cooking. You can always use things like vinegars, cider vinegar, balsamic vinegar, red wine vinegar, lemon juice, things like that to help jazz up your food as well. Don't forget, dietitians are available if you need help with your meal planning to reduce salt, and you can check out our recipes at www.rexhealth.com/recipes.